The federal government and the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, have sensitized various communities in Kuje Area Council, FCT, to end the practice of female genital mutilation, FGM. The sensitization was organized by the Federal Ministries of Health and Women Affairs and the Momentum Safe Surgery in Family Planning and Obstetrics project, funded by USAID and implemented by Engender Health. All the institutions also sought male support in the communities to end the practice of FGM. Mrs. Judith Ononose, Director, Gender Family Health Department, Federal Ministry of Health, said the sensitization campaign was to educate the people on the severe consequences of FGM and to advocate partnership to end it.
And FGM is more prominent in rural area, although there are some people still in the urban, but it's more in a rural area, and we chose Kuje to come to sensitize them, to let them know that FGM has no health benefits. That all those things we know that FGM is a traditional thing embedded in culture. But we are trying to let people know that there's no benefits, there's no health benefits. A lot of women suffer as a result of mutilation, especially when they want to have a child. So we want to let our men know, even though they are not the one affected immediately, but they will help to fight the menace. Because we know that men in Nigeria, they are the custodian of culture. Fathers pass it on to sons like that. So if we're able to win them and let them know that there's no health benefits, and they should stop mutilating their daughters and their women.
Mr. Olumide Adefioyi, social and behavior change specialist and gender health, decried the prevalence of FGM practice despite advocacies and awareness creation. Adefioyi said the 2023 theme, Partnership with Men and Boys to Transform Social and Gender Norms to End FGM, was apt.
Understand that for female genital mutilation to end, for the cutting of our women and girls to end in Nigeria, our men and boys, they have a critical role to play, and that is why we have come today to listen to what you as the paramount ruler of this town has to say. So particularly, we want to be able to get from you, sir, and from the elders, what can we do or what we should do as elders of the land, as men in the land, to end female genital mutilation in our town and then in Nigeria.
The Gomo of Kuje, Alhaji Haruna Tanko-Jibrin, assured the government and other stakeholders of traditional leaders' support to end FGM practice.
Right from day one, I supported the program, and I will continue to support it. Because most of these things are practiced in most communities. Like I said earlier, they take it traditionally that is a right to do that. But I want to tell you today that we are already getting the awareness, and we shall continue to put our eye on our communities who are practicing these things. And also I want to let you know that, we have our own tradition. We have a way to make law traditionally to stop this thing, but that one may be within my own community. So what I'm calling on the federal government now, they should try and make it as a law in the country, so that once if it is a law in the country, at least it will be applicable to every person in this very country, Nigeria.
When I was coming out today, I ran into two women that were already being mutilated during their childhood, and they sincerely were bitter about it. On a more serious note, for this awareness to come up is a very good idea, and it's an awareness that will teach most of us, the women, a great lesson of our life, that such mutilation is not good for the women and for our children.
Being a youth leader in Kuje community, I will help. I go around the houses, tell the household, we are not been doing it, but if you have intention of doing it, please stop because it has implication. By taking this step, I believe this thing will reduce. And automatically I want it to be stopped. That is what I say, yeah.
The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the organizers also sensitized religious leaders and went round markets to create awareness on the dangers and effects of FGM.